Last week on Spoondrifters, we helped friends get a boat in the water. We got really busy on our bottom job. The kids thought that there was a panther in the campground, and they sang to us.
We're a family of 6 who sold our house, bought a boat, and now we're getting ready to sail around the world. Welcome to our channel.
Did you bring your schoolwork? Get your schoolwork and bring it in the boat.
What's for lunch?
You're hungry already? Okay, go on up. Go up in the boat and turn the heater on. It's not that cold.
Mommy, I want Taco Bell.
Go away.
All right, Gabe, Dad needs your help.
Taco Bell?
We just went and bought a baker to help us do our top sides of our boat.
One of our boat neighbors loaned us this one, but he's got to pick it back up here in a couple days, and we're going to need ours for a while, so Craigslist.
I'm not playing on that one.
Okay.
It moves. Careful. Okay.
Hey, I can climb up here.
You could. So now if I give you a sander, will you sand the boat?
Maybe.
Maybe?
If I have gloves on.
Okay.
When we pulled our boat out of the water for the first time, we noticed a very big problem. The prop strut here was cracked, bent, and broken. But it's designed such that the shaft can be slid out of the boat along the skeg and past the rudder, so it sits at an angle. And when I put this strut back on, I not only have to line it up so that the shaft runs up through the shaft seals and everything up in the front up to the motor, I also have to line it up such that it slides past this skeg and this rudder. So I'm going to have to create a system in order to determine that I have it lined up properly. Also, because our strut was bent and broken and it was recast, all they could do was guess as to how it was before all the bending and the breaking happened. So it may not be exactly cast as it came from the factory. So I'm going to have to do some adjusting on it in the bedding process to make sure that it works properly. That's what we're going to do today, is figure out how to make all that happen and how to line that up.
Look what I found.
Oh, you find a puppy?
It's so cute. It's so soft. Isn't it so soft, Mommy?
He's such a cute boy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Such a cute.
When I came down the ladder, I just saw him staring at me.
Yeah,
He's so cute. I wonder if it's a boy or a girl.
it's a boy.
How do you know?
Because he has a... Oh, I can't say that on YouTube.
They look like a giant marshmallow man. Mom, can you turn the breaker back on?
I'm going to go pull the tube out of the back. I need you to pull the string so that it's not stuck. Okay, pull on the string. Pull.
I'm pulling.
Alright, pull on. Okay. So now, I'm going to go up front and I'm going to pull the string, and what I want you to do is tell me when it's in the middle of the hole. Left, right, up and down. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. I'm not sure I'm capable.
You're going to have to stick your head down and to where you're actually looking level at the hole. You know how camera angles can change where things actually are? I need to know exactly where it is.
He's kidding, right? I have to stick my head in this?
I am Not kidding.
Okay, there's not quite enough room for me to stick my head in here.
That's why I did a smaller hole. If it had been a really big hole, you'd have to try to hold the tape measure and measure as well.
I can't actually see. Ugh. I can't do this, dear. My head does not fit that way. Keep my head out of the bilge.
Pretty good?
Do you have that little mirror?
I can't give it to you right now. I'm holding a rope.
You think I'm kidding?
Back somewhere.
Katie has smaller boobs. She could get in here.
Where's the mirror?
Katie says she'll do it. He needs to see that it's exactly centered in that hole.
Which hole? The little tiny one?
Yeah, that it's coming out of.
No, it's not centered.
More?
No, a little less. You went a little too much. Right
That
there.
looks good.
Yeah. About right.
Pretty close.
Maybe down a tad bit.
So at this point, what we have done with this line is we have established where it exits the boat in the back of the stern tube, coming all the way through to where the packing gland is, through the carrier bearing in the middle, and to this point we know is a straight line.
Stop hitting me and stop.
So now what we're going to have to do is extend this line further past the end of the boat through the prop strut. And that is our next step. So I'm going to reverse this line, hook it to here, pull through that way, and we'll have to use the prop strut out there to adjust everything to make all of these lines straight.
Now, do you like my hat?
And that's what it's like working with children.
And that's what it's like working with children.
Mommy, I read the whole thing.
My head hurts for being upside down.
I read the whole thing.
Awesome. It's a way to use your head.
Some say it's the best use of my head. So now, same thing applies. Find out when it's in the middle. So then our prop strut should come down, and this line should run right through it, centered on front and back. That's what we're hoping for.
So, we're going to try something new. Double takes. We've had these before. Oh, we have? Mm-hmm. But that, like, light. Doesn't that look so good? Remember those muffin cupcake looking things with the white swirls on the top that are frosting? Those are the same as these, but different.
The prop strut sits at the wrong angle, so I've got to remove a bunch of fiberglass to make it fit better, which is going to take several tries.
When you can't find your Dremel bits.
I always use the wrong tool to do the wrong job.
It looks like it fits good.
That works. It's pretty dang good, actually. I got to fit the prop strut up here and bed it into place, so I'm creating a bracket that will hold it more steady than the crappy one I was using yesterday.
So why does this need to be so perfect?
To make my wife happy.
You're so funny.
Yeah. Well, we got a long sleeve, about that long that the shaft runs through. If it's off a full 1/16 of an inch from end to end, it's going to wear crooked and vibrate. I get one shot at this, and I want to do it right the first time. Because once it's in the water and I'm floating around, I can't fix it.
He's saying what he's saying because I'm giving him a hard time about being a perfectionist. because it looks good enough to me. But apparently I don't understand everything I need to understand. It was a beautiful spring day, the perfect kind of day to take our sailboat out on the water for the first time this year. It took us a bit to remember how to do all of the rigging and get it all set up. We actually had to fix a rivet that had come loose from storing it all winter long. I don't know, something about sailboats, always having to work on them no matter what size they are, right? So we got everything put together, backed it into the water, and then there was a big crunch. Yep, this had rusted out. The previous owners had put some padding around this part of the trailer to protect the boat, and with all of the waters just sitting there, it had rusted to pieces. Luckily, we had friends in a nearby marina, thanks Sailing Kona, who came to our rescue. It was practically a party as everybody gathered and gave us their advice. Sailing friends are the best kind of friends. Join us next week when we try homemade tamales, get the trailer welded back together. We'll see how the prop shaft did, and we got free cushions. If you like our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'd love to hear from you. Come leave a comment on Facebook. Bye!